Morning, everybody. Finished up most of the merch right now this morning, and I want to start off with a couple shout outs. Jimmy Coles, Jordan Escreet, Mason Adamson, Brett Stover, Dylan Raposo, Drew Taylor, Liam McGreevy, Baker, Sammy Lysinger, and Jake Sage. You guys all got stuff coming soon. I'm going to head to the post office here in a minute. I just want to say a couple things because I've been getting the same questions a lot over and over and over again. And I just want to knock these out before we jump into the day. I have a whole bunch of promo codes that you guys can get discounts on everything. And Shred Soles is one of them. And this code expires January 15th. Shred Soles are the linings that go in your boot, the most game-changing snowboard product that I have. If you go to shredsoles.com, the code is just cvlogs, and you get 25% off of that. Also, I have a Bulletproof Coffee promo code at bulletproof.com, which is capital W, Willax10. And then the Candy Grind website, store.candygrind.com, promo code, all lowercase, Casey Willax, no spaces. So if you guys are trying to get hooked up, I'm trying to help you guys out, a little discount, and it comes back to me. Also, if you go to the link in my description of all my videos and you go to any of the products that I use, at the bottom, I have everything listed from all the gear that I use to my camera gear, to my snowboards, boots, bindings, hoodies, and all that, how tall I am, my stance width, and everything. And if you click on any of those links and you go to Amazon, you can actually search from there, buy anything you want. It's not discounted for you, but somehow I get a cut of it. It's the Amazon affiliate program. So if you guys are trying to support non-directly, not even by giving me something, just by clicking on a link and buying something that you would normally buy, it goes a long way. And yeah, super stoked and super grateful that we're out here figuring out ways to eat and survive so that we can keep pushing these videos to you guys, pumping out motivation, pumping out healthy, clean, fire content. And we literally woke up this morning. I was thinking, I'm about to have 8 inches of snow on the ground. Apparently, I didn't really check the weather. And yeah, we got about 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches. So we're gonna cruise to the mountain here shortly, get some turns in, and see where this day doesn't lead us. But hope you guys are stoking. Hope you're living the dream. Hope you're drinking bulletproof coffee, staying healthy, sending it a la Luna, and let's jump into this dizzy. Wow. Alright guys, I think I figured out something with the GoPro settings that's going to change everything. I used to crush the POVs, and recently, since I got the 7 with the new auto stabilization, I have not been liking the POVs at all, and I think it's doing an auto crop. And if that's the case, then we're not going to be doing stabilization anymore. But I'm going to do this run right here, top to bottom, mellow tricks with the stabilization on. And then the second run, I'm going to try to mimic it without stabilization and see how we're looking.
Oh my God!
All right guys, that was the first run down. I'm claiming that looked like trash. We're filming on 2.7, 60 frames per second on super wide. That was auto stabilization on. Now we're doing same settings, stabilization off, and we're gonna see how much better it looks. I'm praying that that's been the problem the past couple weeks here. Also, side note, we got any solid hair stylists, hair cutters in Vermont or Colorado? Because your boy's got too much hair, I gotta cut some of this stuff off. No, we're not chopping it all off. Just a couple inches so we can give the neck some breathing room here, boys. right, guys, how are we looking there? I can't tell right now through the viewfinder, but leave some comments. Let me know. First run or second run, was there any difference? Hopefully that has been the problem that we can address here. And other than that, I want to answer some other questions that I get all the time that are just on repeat like crazy. The main one is, how do I get my POV shots? I have transferred the surf life over to the snowboarding life. And this is just a regular back door that you put the floaty mount on for surfing. And for some reason, it's super, super okay to do in the surf world, but when it transfers into snowboarding, some people like to make references or comments about putting stuff in your mouth, but really, how is your neck and how is your POV shots? That's how I do it. I use the floaty on the back and I neck it up. Other than that, am I snowboarding tomorrow? Am I snowboarding next Wednesday? Am I snowboarding at this location on this date at this time? First of all, I'm always snowboarding every day. If I'm near an area and you watch the vlog, you'll know that I'm snowboarding in that area that next day for sure, and that could change at any point in time. So that's why I never answer any questions about am I snowboarding the next day, because one, it's obvious yes, and two, that could change to no at any point in time. Another question is, when am I going back to Colorado? I don't know. When am I going anywhere? I never know. All I know is that we're nuking, and I'll probably be leaving Mount Snow in a week or 10 days or something like that. I really don't know. Also, I get so many messages of trick tips. And if you think that me personally answering your question in a text message is gonna allow you to do a trick, then the whole wiring is wrong. My answer to everybody for any trick that you're trying to learn is, first of all, go watch a YouTube video or a professional do it, slow-mo it, watch it like 20 times, 10-minute video at least, and then go out there and put 500 hours in, get smoked, get broken off until you land it, put the work in. That's how you learn anything. So my response is always put the work in, get out there and just keep practicing. I know there's a heap of more questions that I always get that I can't remember right now. So as we go on through this day and I think of them, I will stop and I'll try to answer them. Guys, another question I get all the time is, what is my stance? And my stance is irrelevant to everybody else's stance because it's all personal, it's all different body types. I ride switch as much as I ride regular, so I'm perfectly symmetrical, but I ride 12, -12. And you should be riding whatever feels the most comfortable when you're standing on flat ground, not even strapped into a snowboard, just stand there, feel the most comfortable, look down, that should be your stance. You're gonna be standing in the same spot for multiple hours all day long, so you just want it to be comfortable. You don't wanna just mimic somebody that's good and try to do what they do, because everybody has a different body and you have to adjust to that. Look at that stance. I have no idea how wide it is between the bindings. It just feels good. How's the POV looking? Because that's literally all I'm doing right now, and I'm hoping that it ended up working out good, because the past couple weeks I have despised the way that the POV super wide has been looking. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this and not getting too dizzy. Hopefully you can see through the fog too. It's mental out here. All right, a couple more real quick before we get out of here. I'm kind of over this. It's supposed to be a 9-inch POW day overnight, they're claiming, and tomorrow's gonna be heavy, so I'm trying to keep it a little bit chill here. How long have I been snowboarding? Like 9 years. When did I start really throwing down on jumps and spins and stuff? First or second year. Been skating almost my whole life. Where am I from? Colchester, Connecticut. Where do I live right now? What's the mountain that I ride? Mount Snow in Vermont. Do I have any sponsors? The most strange question ever. Clearly, look in the description of all the videos and they're all listed. And what do I edit with? Final Cut Pro. And yeah, that's really all I can think about right now. If any of these were your guys' actual questions, don't take it personal. I literally get 100 of them. So clearly it's not just you that's asking these questions. We're out here just trying to answer them. And yeah, I know a lot of you guys just started watching the channel recently. So I'm in a mix between trying to entertain the people that are just joining the channel and then trying to entertain the people who have been watching forever that know everything about me and what's going on. Literally, there's videos called how and why I started snowboarding, what got me into snowboarding, all those things. You search them on YouTube, you'll find them. And yeah, if you don't figure it out, ask me, and trying to answer all the questions. We're still pretty much answering every question on YouTube right now. Let's go home. We're out of here. Wait, it's not over. We got one more heater. Oh my God. Alright guys, it's been cold in Vermont the past week or so. I've been letting my truck idle for way too long. My gas gauge doesn't work. So I go off miles, and we're about 40 miles until I'm supposed to run out of gas. Completely ran out of gas at the mountain, so hitchhiked here. We're at 7-Eleven. I got a uncertified container that I probably shouldn't have put gas in, but I'm not about to buy a gas jug. Homegirl watches the vlog from Mount Hood, went to summer camp, about to bring me back to Carinthia. Shout out to just good humans all over the world, and cashews. Girls, thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
You're the best.
Yeah.
You saved my life. Mental. Back in the game. Woo! Niso! Yo!
Yo,
What up?
what up, G? It's alive! It's alive!
Let's get out of here. Alright guys, we're pulling up to the hotel right now, about to go knock out some yoga. And that is a question I get all the time. What is my yoga routine and what is my workout regimen? And it's not my regimen that's gonna benefit you. It's just the fact that I have a regimen and I get out there and I do the work. I go to the gym and I go to yoga. You watch yoga instructors for yoga lessons. You watch me for snowboarding. So I don't have an exact routine that I stick to. I just do as much stretching as I possibly can, and everything that I learned on YouTube by just Googling how to stretch, how to do yoga, snowboarding stretches. So other than that, I have done my own kind of videos, and anytime you want to search something like that, just type in on YouTube, Casey Willax, what is bulletproof coffee or stretching or yoga, anything you can think of before you ask me to do a video on it, because I've more than likely already done it. But let's go knock this out. 10 of 6. You even ready at all? I got you both a gift for post-yoga sesh.
Oh my God, why thank you.
You have to.
Ooh, thank you. Apple pie, collagen, protein bar.
You do.
It's pretty.
Yeah. She's gonna be more hyped than we are.
Hey.
What's up?
Hey. Hey, my honey.
How are you?
Good. Fred. Hello. You're here. Hi.
We made it home. absolutely smoked today. Ooh, guys, I just got smoked at yoga. That was heavy. I needed that, but that's 5 times as difficult as going to the gym and just pumping iron. I just destroyed myself. But yeah, before I actually shut this thing down, I want to give a couple more tips on the GoPro. As you can see, the stabilization crops the heck out of it. So if you're doing P.O.V, you don't want to have stabilization on the 7. You can do the 2.7, the 60, and the super wide, but just don't have stabilization on. If you're working with the GoPro 6, then you're going to want to do 120 at super wide, and you're Gucci. You don't have the auto stabilization cropping anything out. And other than that, I'm about to hit out a quick live chat with you guys real quick, because I promised you earlier, even though I'm so beat. And then we're gonna go get some rest, because hopefully it's gonna be a POW day tomorrow. Pray for snow, everybody. One love. We'll see you out there.